State House Rock. I'm Kim Robinson, Executive Director. The Illinois Department of Transportation testified before the Senate Subcommittee on Capital Infrastructure Needs on February 21st. IDOT officials identified $13 to $15 billion in infrastructure maintenance needed over the next decade, including 730 bridges. Other infrastructure needs identified by IDOT included $19.1 billion for public transit, $800 million for passenger rail, $4 billion for freight rail, and $220 million for airport infrastructure, not counting O'Hare and Midway, as well as hundreds of millions for waterway infrastructure. In the same committee hearing, the Board of Higher Education placed the deferred maintenance needs at community colleges and universities around the state at $6.7 billion, up from $2.7 billion in fiscal year 05. The Capital Development Board and the State Board of Education released their newly completed infrastructure report. 350 respondents submitted projects totaling $9.4 billion they said are needed over the next 2 years. Of that $9.4 billion, $6.4 billion is needed for overall repair and maintenance, including $5.5 billion to address critical health, life safety issues. Over the next 2 months, the Senate's Infrastructure Subcommittee will meet at these locations around the state. In related news, Governor Pritzker named Omer Osman, a professional engineer, to become the next secretary of the department. Secretary Osman has worked for the department for 29 years, most recently as Deputy Secretary for the Office of Project Implementation. Also this week, Fitch Ratings reviewed the governor's budget proposal, saying it does little to resolve the 2019 deficit, relies on one-time measures in fiscal year 2020, and does not provide a clear path toward long-term balance. If passed, the agency is likely to lower the state's issuer default rating, citing, quote, an ongoing pattern of weak operating performance and irresolute fiscal decision-making, end quote, which will make for a less favorable bond climate for the state. That's it for this edition of State House Rock. Thanks for watching.